No, me, I'm going to get married because I'm beautiful. I'm going to get married because I'm beautiful. Yes, I'm on demand. So I'll get a good husband who have a good marriage because ndi musuma ndine chewa mu sheche. Oh, okay. Okay. Sister, you are very beautiful. And that should be the reason why you attract a right man in your life, right? And that should be the reason why you are going to have a good marriage, right? Oh God, now listen. I want you to know something about beauty. Okay? I want you to know something about beauty. When it comes to marriage, my dear, when it comes to marriage, never be cheated. When it comes to marriage, beauty should never be the reason why you should get married. Beauty should never be a reason why you are getting married. Okay? So now listen. There's something that you should know about beauty. Men don't marry beauty. Men don't marry physical beauty. What men marry is simply character. Why? Because marriage is not sustained by beauty, by physical beauty. No. Marriage is sustained by character. So the very thing that you cannot see is what keeps marriage. But the very thing that you can see can never keep marriage. No marriage has ever been sustained by beauty. Why? Because beauty is only but a gift. Now let me go deeper. I'm not Papa, but let me just go deeper there. So if we define beauty as a gift, let's look at the characteristics of a gift. The Bible says a gift shall usher you before great men. Okay? So gift, when God, everyone is born with a gift, and every woman is born with a certain level of beauty. Every woman is born with a certain level of beauty. So now the question is, why did God bless women with a certain level of beauty? It is a gift that every woman is born with. Why? Because it is there to help them just to attract men. So you are going to attract this man by your beauty. Listen, every man can be attracted by your beauty. Every man is attracted by beauty. Physical beauty is always attractive by any man. But it will never keep your marriage. Why? Because it is only but a gift. So a gift will help you to put things to yourself, but it can never sustain that thing that you have put to yourself. This is why you find out that there are many women that are beautiful, super beautiful mdala. Gachapta pachi mayo mdala, worshipped. Kala ya ndeke mdala. Hair mdala, natural hair makamba shirefika na munu mdala. It's not Brazilian, but inishi shakwefi. Walolesha mdala ta. Wadi panga mdala. Wadi ba aba pangwa. Walolesha. Said, but this person is so beautiful. When you go closer to that person, when you ask her, she'll tell you, I'm looking for a man. With all this kind of beauty, you can't attract a right man. Why? You can't get married. Why? Because what she has is only but a gift. It can only pull men to him, but not a husband. So when you say, no, you're beautiful and you're going to get married, you're going to have a good marriage because you are beautiful, you are lying. There are so many women that are beautiful out there, but they are struggling in their relationship. Why? Because they thought that the beauty they have is what will help them to have a good marriage. And today they are crying. Today they are getting old. Why? Because they spend so much time they focus so much time maintaining their physical beauty, and they spend less time building their character. What every husband is looking for a character, is looking for a wife, is not looking for a beautiful woman. Why? Because no marriage has ever sustained by beauty. But a good marriage is sustained by character, which is a wife material. A wife, you cannot see a wife by physically. Why? Because being a wife is a virtue. Being a wife is a character. It is something that is intangible. You can't physically see it. And that is the very thing that every husband that is looking for a wife is wants in a woman. So you are going to have a good marriage. So marriages, so to speak, is sustained by things that we can't see. Is sustained by things that we can't see. Why? Because the things that we cannot see, the spiritual things, the intangible things, are more powerful than the physical things. And the reason why many marriages are struggling is because you spend so much time maintaining the physical you instead of developing the character in you. What is character? Character is everything. It goes with your behavior, your attitude, the way you handle money, the way your behavior, your attitude, your skills, your education. All that is in character. Your understanding about marriage. So you are not going to have a good marriage because you are beautiful. No. You are going to have a good marriage because you have built a good character. So if you make a mistake by chance, you get married, you are so beautiful, guess what? It is just a matter of time. You'll be kicked out of you will leave that marriage. Why? Because marriage then becomes a different ball game. You spend all your time developing the physical you instead of developing yourself in terms of character, in terms of skills, education. And when a man actually notices that, oh, this is the person that I married, the person that I married is only physically beautiful, but inside there's nothing. She can't take care of my home. She can't manage. She doesn't have financial management skills. She's not enterprising. She's not ambitious. My dear, it is just a matter of time. You will leave that marriage. Why? Because what is there is intangible things. When you look at the 3 pillars of marriage, the 3 pillars, the things that hold marriage together, beauty is not there. Fashion is not there. So these are wrong reasons to get married. And I wish you knew this, but get it from me, a man who's telling you this. Men don't marry beauty. They don't marry physical beauty. Why? Because a woman is born, but a wife is made. And when a man decides that he wants to get married, it means he wants to become a husband. And he's looking for a wife. He's not looking for a beautiful woman. So he's looking for something that he can't touch. He's looking for something that he cannot see with the physical eyes. He's looking for the intangible, Why? Because every man, it is in every man that the things that will help me in life are not the things I can see. This is why you find out that one, you may be so beautiful, and a man goes on and to get married to you, he marries you, so beautiful. But as days goes on, he leaves you for somebody who's not as beautiful as you are. And you wonder why. Why is he leaving me? Why? Because men may be attracted by physical beauty, but they stay where good character is. They are always gravitated towards character. Those who know what a marriage is all about, those who can treat them well. That's what men want. It's not physical beauty. This is why you are crying, sister. Sorry, I have to disappoint you on this. This is why you are crying. This is why perhaps it will be difficult if you are not married. It will be difficult for you to get married. Why? Because you are focusing on things that are not important. And if you happen to get married, it is just a matter of time. Guess what? You will leave that marriage. You'll be kicked out. Why? Because you focused all your life on things that are not important. You had wrong priorities. Wrong priorities. You had misplaced priorities. So, sister, I'm talking to you. It's high time you wake up. Wake up. Begin to build your character. Begin to be ambitious. Begin to be enterprising. Build your skills. Build your education. And you're going to find a good husband. You're going to be happy in your marriage. Why? Because you have built things that is necessary for your happiness in marriage. And the best way to start is now. If you want to have a bad marriage, if you want to never get if you want to get married to a wrong person, start tomorrow, because tomorrow never comes, So, ndela ndakofene, because maybe you don't have anyone who may tell you this, but I'm telling you what is really on the ground, what is the fact. I'm telling you the truth. And you might not hear this from anyone. You might not hear this stuff from your parents. You might not hear this stuff from your pastor. But I'm telling you that, my sister, begin to focus. If you really want to get married, if you really want to have a happy marriage thereafter, my sister, it's high time. It's a high time you started building yourself. Men, a husband, when you become a wife, when you build a wife in you, you are going to attract a husband. But when you keep focusing on your physical beauty, maintaining your physical beauty, the only people that you attract are men. And they will only use you. And guess what? Years will pass by. You'll grow old. There are men out there. And if you say you are beautiful, yes, you are beautiful, sister. Na ine when mdala ngawaisa so ngawali shape after so color so mdala. I may pretend, but my eye will see you. Why? Because every man is attracted by physical beauty. But just because you're beautiful does not mean you can be my wife. No. You may attract me, yes. But once I find out that you don't have the inner beauty, which is the character you've built within you, the skills, the education, the enterprise, the ambition, you are teachable. All those are skills that every husband is looking for. And when a husband finds that you don't have those things, he leaves you. This is why we've got so many beautiful women that are what? That are not married. So beauty is never a wrong reason to get married. It's never a wrong. It's never a right reason to get married. Rather. So get this from me. Apply it. Start working on your character. You will attract a husband. Forget about beauty. Beauty is important because it's your gift. So your gift, no one will take it away from you. But it will never sustain. It will never attract a husband. What beauty only attracts is men. And every man who is attracted only to your beauty, guess what? Most of them, they are just there to use you. They will use you, they will dump you, because after finding that you don't have anything of virtue, you don't have any substance inside you, they will leave you. So please get this stuff. It will help you. Shalom, shalom. Thank you so much.